After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Number 19 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
First pitch, 105.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Into the stands. He got it.
Wow.
Batting third.
Number 30 will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Bounce to first. Park gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-2.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here, so he's got to find something he can square up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Got him.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. That's a swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded by Beltre. To second for one. On to Napoli, and they get 2 here to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
The batter,
Number 30
Number
will
30.
stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Stroman comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-0 on the way. Runner going a second time. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now a long throw to third. And the tag, he will be out at third base. And on a great throw from center, and the inning is over. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Kevin Pillar will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Park stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Matt Bush will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Matt Bush.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Here it comes on 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The catcher,
Russell Martin will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game. Carlos Gomez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Gomez.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall. And he is out on a strong throw.
Well, he's trying to go from first to third here on the base hit. But when you're the tying run, you've got to be absolutely sure you can make it. And this becomes a costly out at this stage of the game.
Number 19 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Trying to hold the lead. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro is in pursuit, and the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Troy Tulowitzki stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Grounded to third. Beltre's there. And taken in out there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 50.
Ichiro Suzuki will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
In there, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Looped out towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, the good ones make it look easy, don't they? I mean, if you're hitting 230, this ball doesn't drop for a hit. No way. But he'll tell you, that's just the way I had it planned.
Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. But the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 1-0. Roberto Ozuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Shin-Soo Choo will be the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Adrian Beltre comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home.
On the indecision costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mike Napoli. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big.